Hi, good morning. So I'm Joe Lynham. I am the president of a company called Verrency for the Americas. We are headquartered in Australia. So I'm going to answer a couple of questions here this morning. First up is, what are the challenges financial institutions are facing currently? How are you helping them to overcome these? So if you think about a bank, the biggest challenges the banks have is they are saddled with their legacy core infrastructure. And it's easy for us to all sort of look at that and say they're monolithic, they're slow, but at the same time, we as consumers look to our bank to make sure that we have liquidity, it's highly secure, and banks, as they should, are highly regulated. There's so much in the way of compliance and so many things that the banks have to tend to that doesn't make it easy for them to innovate. So they've got a daunting task as they look at their digital transformation and how do they do all that and care for their consumer relationship in a manner that keeps them liquid, safe, secure, and in compliance. So what Verrency does, so how are we helping that? We've actually created a platform that sort of sits off the side of the bank that's highly innovative, and it enables at every transaction we connect live into the payment stream, and we create a separate transaction, a second leg transaction. So we enable a whole host of products, capabilities, and features that the banks can rapidly deploy. So that's an example of how we help banks overcome many other challenges. So how is Verrency personalizing the client customer experience? Great question. So the way in which we're personalizing this is, if the bank is leveraging the Verrency technology, I'm going to go to my app, and in there's a whole host of loyalty solutions where even geolocation, you're walking out of a store and it says, oh, we recognize you were just at Macy's. Do you realize you could have paid with points? Or do you realize there was an offer for, would you like to take advantage of that offer even though you've already conducted the transaction? So the consumer can go into the app and say, oh, I could have got 10% off. And they can actually move to take that action and say, I want that 10% off. And in essence, the Verrency platform has taken care of all of that behind the scenes, including the whole settlements process. So that's a way in which we're personalizing the customer experience. So what kind of financial institution is best suited for your platform? Great question. We've purposely set out on a global basis to identify the most forward-looking financial institutions, those that really, really have a burning sort of platform need to accelerate their innovation. So I think that answers it.